Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up after a full night's sleep, drink your coffee, eat breakfast, and tell yourself, today will be different? But a few hours later, your brain feels heavy, your body feels slow, your motivation disappears, and you start wondering, why am I still tired? The strange thing is, millions of people experience this every day. We sleep, we eat, we drink water, we try to take care of ourselves. Yet somehow, exhaustion follows us everywhere. But what if constant tiredness isn't always about needing more sleep? What if your brain is sending signals that your energy system is out of balance? Today, we're going to uncover why you feel tired, even when you're doing everything right, and the simple habits that can help your brain feel awake again.
Most people think energy works like a phone battery. When the battery gets low, you simply recharge by sleeping. But your brain doesn't work that way. Your energy is controlled by a complex system involving your sleep cycle, hormones, environment, emotions, and even your expectations. Think about this. Have you ever felt exhausted doing something boring, but suddenly felt energized when something exciting happened? Your body didn't magically create more energy. Your brain changed the signals it was sending. And one of the most important chemicals involved in this process is dopamine. But dopamine is not simply the pleasure chemical that many people think it is. It plays a major role in motivation, anticipation, and the feeling that something is worth your effort. And when your dopamine system is constantly overstimulated, your everyday life can start feeling less rewarding.
Every day, your brain is making thousands of decisions. What should I eat? What should I do first? Should I check my phone? Should I answer that message? These small decisions create something called cognitive fatigue. Your brain uses energy to constantly evaluate choices, solve problems, and control impulses. Now add modern life, constant notifications, endless scrolling, information coming from every direction. Your brain rarely gets a chance to truly rest. You may be physically sitting still, but mentally, your brain is running a marathon. And this is one reason why you can feel exhausted even without doing anything physically demanding. But there is another hidden reason your energy disappears.
Getting enough hours of sleep is important, but sleep quality and timing matter just as much. Your brain follows a natural rhythm called your circadian rhythm. This internal clock controls when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. The problem is that modern habits can confuse this system. Bright screens at night, not enough sunlight during the day, irregular sleep schedules, sleeping at different times every night. Your brain depends on signals from your environment to know when it should be alert and when it should rest. When those signals become inconsistent, you may wake up after 8 hours of sleep and still feel like your brain never fully turned on. So how do we fix this? The answer starts with rebuilding the signals your brain understands.
One of the simplest ways to improve your energy is something most people overlook: morning sunlight. When your eyes receive natural light early in the day, it helps reset your circadian rhythm. This tells your brain, this is daytime. Stay alert. And later, your body becomes better prepared for sleep. You don't need an expensive supplement. You don't need a complicated routine. Sometimes, the most powerful habits are the simplest ones. A few minutes outside after waking up can help your brain understand when to be awake and when to rest. But light is only one part of the equation.
your body also needs movement. When you're tired, your instinct is usually to sit still. But your brain often needs the opposite. Movement increases blood flow, stimulates alertness, and sends signals to your brain that it's time to wake up. You don't need an intense workout. A short walk, stretching, standing up every hour. Even a few minutes of movement can interrupt the cycle of mental fatigue. Your brain was designed for movement. A body that never moves sends a very different signal than a body that is active. And there is one more habit that has a surprising effect on your energy. Your brain is constantly learning what deserves your attention. Every notification, every short video, every instant reward teaches your brain to expect quick stimulation. The problem is that real-life rewards are usually slower. Learning a skill, building a career, exercising, creating something meaningful. These require patience. If your brain becomes used to constant stimulation, normal activities can start feeling boring. The solution isn't to eliminate dopamine. You need dopamine. The goal is to retrain your brain to enjoy meaningful rewards again. Spend time doing things that require effort. Read, exercise, create, practice. Your brain adapts to what you repeatedly give it. Many people blame themselves when they feel tired. They think, I'm lazy, I lack discipline, I need more motivation. But sometimes the problem isn't your character, it's your system. A brain overwhelmed by stress, stimulation, and poor recovery will naturally struggle. Instead of asking, why am I so tired? Try asking, what signals am I sending my brain every day? Because your habits are constantly teaching your brain how to feel. Small changes, repeated consistently, can completely change your energy over time. Feeling tired all the time is not just about needing more coffee or forcing yourself to work harder. Your energy is connected to how your brain manages sleep, attention, motivation, and stimulation. The good news is your brain can adapt. The habits you practice today become the signals your brain follows tomorrow. If you enjoyed learning how your brain works and want simple, science-backed habits to improve your life, subscribe to Safe Habits. Here, we explore the psychology and neuroscience behind everyday behaviors, so you can understand your brain and build a better life, one habit at a time.